is the first 90-degree day of the year today. I don't have my ACs up yet. I have all the windows opened. It's only 9:30 in the morning. We haven't peaked yet. I already look oily. Dewy. I look dewy. No, I literally am sweating. I don't know if you guys have seen this new trend on TikTok, savory Greek yogurt bowls. As somebody who loves Greek food, I don't know why this didn't click sooner.
You ever had that Zitzaki sauce? Bring it up.
What did you just say? Zachariah sauce?
I said Levithians 413.
I'm missing one ingredient, and it's lemon. And right now, I don't know if I'm trying to go out into that heat. It could be fun. Whatever, let's go.
We're walking because it's really close, and I told myself I'd enjoy the outdoors this summer. A miracle just happened. I went to Trader Joe's and I only got what I went for. Can you believe it?
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
Ooh, no visible sweat stains. Let's start with our main ingredients. We are going to use Greek yogurt, just plain fat-free. Kind of wish I got whole milk because I feel like it adds some richness to it, but whatever. We will be drizzling olive oil and like, oh, I need to make that. Okay, yeah, we need to like season some butter and olive oil type of thing to put over. Wash some cherry tomatoes. I will be cutting these. Got some red onions. If you don't like onions, don't do onions. It's your recipe, not mine. Garlic. Sorry guys, I'm not grating or cutting or mincing garlic myself. That's going to literally take me out. And the lemon we just bought, of course. And we're gonna do 2 eggs. I'm about to start simmering some water back here for that with the splash of vinegar. I haven't poached eggs since I was 13. I went through like a poached egg phase. I think I started watching Worst Cooks of America and all these like different cooking shows, and I'm like, I can do that. I can do it better than these 30-year-olds. And I sure did. But now as I'm inching closer to 30, I'm like, ooh, I get it. I get it. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. So you're supposed to just like make a little whirlpool, drop the egg, and it'll kind of like envelop it or whatever. 3 minutes if you want a runny yolk. The vinegar is supposed to help keep the egg together, so that's what I read and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I think I did last time. For the olive oil drizzle that goes on top, we'll be doing just this regular, I don't know, whatever olive oil. We're gonna do some chili powder, we're gonna do some crushed red pepper, we're gonna do some paprika, and I might be a little crazy and have some like Frank's Red or sriracha after, we'll see. So
a little hint of spiciness, like a little hint of soy sauce, a little hint of the tomato.
The recipe technically calls for doing like melted butter and then the olive oil in there. I unfortunately don't have butter. Crazy, I know, right? I use them all for my chocolate chip cookies. So I think this will do. Do your own thing, you know? Cooking is not supposed to be strict. There is room for improvisation, and I feel like a lot of times we fear being in the kitchen because we're scared we're not doing it exactly how we should. And I think magic comes from when, who do I think I am? I'm gonna start by whipping the Greek yogurt because I don't want it chunky. I could be multitasking right now. I could have the water simmering while I plate the Greek yogurt, but I am afraid that I won't be able to. I can't. So I'm doing one thing at a time. We've measured out the amount of Greek yogurt. I'm going to do a little pinch of this. Roll out your lemon. Just distributes the juices better, I've heard. I don't know, guys. I just repeat shit I've seen online. I think it's seedless. Do some salt. Maybe a little black pepper. Going to add onions. Cutting cherry tomatoes is like so scary. I could have made it prettier. So I'm gonna need to mix, and it's all just gonna like be covered in yogurt, but whatever. So now we get that as even as possible. I wish I had some fresh herbs like dill or parsley and cilantro, but I don't. Yay, we've made it all ugly. It smells good. Could be a good dip. The eggs into 2 little containers because I think it'll be easier to pour it into the water once it's simmering. Damn. Protective shield. They're literally sweating. That's how hot it is. I've thrown shells everywhere. When I cook, I do so much of this. So much of this gets wasted. Okay. I'm nervous. So we are going to wait for it to boil. Just a rolling boil. What does that mean? Like a rolling versus a like a subtle boil, like when it just starts boiling. So in a little saucepan on the side, I've done a tablespoon of olive oil. I've done some crushed red peppers, paprika, chili, and some salt. I'll get this heated up in a little bit. I just know that if I start it now, I might burn the olive oil because that sizzles really fast. Water is almost at a rolling boil. Yeah. I would save myself so much stress if I had just done hard-boiled eggs, but like, I want to be cool and different, you know? I want to say, yeah, I can poach eggs.
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah.
Feeling crazy, so we're also gonna do some Frank's Red. Definitely gonna need to do more than that, but yes. Some of this. It's boiling, lowering heat. And then gonna do a little whirly pool. I don't think that was supposed to happen. That looks like a Dementor. Well, honestly, that's not too bad. Got our seasoned olive oil. I'm gonna drizzle it however, really. That looks quite good. I ended up just using the somewhat failed poached eggs because honestly, it just felt like a waste to throw them out. I mean, they weren't shaped perfectly. Some of the whites did get lost. We can definitely do better next time, but they're a real test. Let's see how these yolks crack. We've got runny yolks and cooked whites. So that's some of my favorite sourdough that we're gonna try with this. Taste test. We got a tomato. Oh my God. Stop.
I'll tell you later.
Once I learn how to poach a motherfucking egg, I am unstoppable. I will be repeating this. I might do hard-boiled eggs because I think they're easier to store. Gonna go eat this now and watch Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Bye. It looks very similar to the ones I've seen online, so. I'm gonna do a little bit more hot sauce. Because I love hot sauce.